The Yakovlev Yak-38 Forger was the Soviet Union's first operational vertical takeoff and landing fighter, introduced in the 1970s during the height of the Cold War. Designed to operate from the limited decks of Kiev-class aircraft carriers and amphibious assault ships, it allowed the Soviet Navy to field jet fighters without the need for traditional runways. Compact, unusual, and ambitious, the Yak-38 represented a bold step in Soviet aviation, aiming to rival the British Harrier, which had already proven the potential of VTOL technology in Western service. The aircraft's design was both innovative and complex. It used a main turbofan engine for forward thrust while relying on two vertically mounted lift jets behind the cockpit to achieve vertical takeoff and landing. This gave it the ability to hover and perform short or vertical launches, but it also introduced major compromises. The lift engines consumed valuable weight and fuel capacity, limiting range, endurance, and weapons load. With only a small payload and modest fuel reserves, the Yak-38 was best suited for short defensive patrols and light strike missions rather than extended combat operations. Operationally, the Yak-38 was deployed aboard Soviet carriers and tested in real conditions, including missions in Afghanistan. Pilots admired its versatility but often criticized its lack of power, limited performance, and demanding maintenance requirements. Despite these challenges, the aircraft provided invaluable experience in naval aviation and VTOL operations for Soviet engineers and pilots. Visually, the Yak-38 remains a striking aircraft, with its vertical lift-offs, roaring engines, and fiery exhaust trails making it a dramatic presence on any carrier deck. While it never matched the success of its Western counterparts, it carved out a unique place in aviation history as a daring experiment that expanded the boundaries of Soviet fighter design.